My fellow Americans and autists who voted for Trump, it's your boy Dank Brandon here. Well, here's a joke for you. What do Willie Brown and the 2024 presidential election have in common? Kamala Harris blew both of them. I shouldn't have said that.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why?
It's all right. It's all right. I feel that way too. It's all right. We feel that way together, okay? Let it out. Let it out.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm so pissed off! Fuck! 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 God damn it!
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
EBT's and above. EBT's and above.
Kaya, please just fucking go, but just stop.
You deserve whatever suffering could possibly come to you. If you are a Republican and try to start any of that kind of nonsense with me in person, you will lose your life.
And just now, Elon Musk did a German World War II salute.
Last night, I was at Benihana with my girlfriend, and the server said, "What about you, sir? What would you like?" My girlfriend, God bless her heart, steps in, says, "Actually, that's ma'am."
Good writing, Diane. It's a lot like a great cup of coffee. When it's made right, it just warms you from the inside out.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Which podcasts are you listening to? Which accounts are you subscribing to? I'm interested, like genuinely.
We'll give you a moment to do some introductions, but before we do that, guys, hoist them if you got them. Let's give a toast to the inauguration of our 47th president. In fact, what may soon become the God Emperor, Donald J. Trump. Throw him back, gang.
Cheers.
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 Yeah. Sorry about you being Canadian, Beck.
Silent Hill F was made for women.
That's why Airbag likes it so much. True.
And I see you, Hypno. Hypno says that's gay. Smash JT. What the fuck? I mean,
It's sleeping with McDuggan's body pillow.
Is it, look. This is the way I think about McDuggan's. Is
I'm straight, but sometimes in Dragon Age Inquisition, I got in a relationship with one of the male characters.
If you turn the lights off, you don't know what kind of hole it is. It doesn't matter. You just shut the lights off, and everyone's the same. True.
I think Jay just got a clip right there.
Well, Jay, she's a prized urinalist.
Oh, is she?
Well, I mean, she hasn't won any awards, but she's been nominated. So...
Oh, like Yote.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. She's the Yote of journalism.
Of journalism, indeed.
Woke, gay, and doesn't win shit. Excellent.
Anyway, thank you, Destructive Disc, by the way. I appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody. Anyway, so let's get back to the super chats. So let me see. We got JayViper with a 2. I never. I didn't even see this super. I didn't even read the super chat. I'm over here fucking going off right now, and this super chat is on screen the entire time. Holy shit! This is the best $2 you ever spent. This shit's up the entire time. Yeah, this is your pile of poop face moment, like Jaffe. That is great.
People are rising up, the legends here tonight. Crowd going wild under bright pixel lights. His blue eyes are glowing and he's always ready to fight. He's got the killer skills to make the woke completely combust in flames. Throws down the hard truth bombs they hate, but the base trust his game. Keeper, commander, relief, mouse clicks precise in his command. He plays the field like a pro and leaves every opponent on reprimand. Heartbeats racing fast, the screens are lighting up and glowing wide. Legend fully loading, no one's ever gonna slow him down. Our king's on the throne now, wearing the ultimate crown. JayViper is awesome, so awesome. He's so good looking, it's true. Crowds in total love, wear it all. Hearts all shaking high, keep shaking. Go Jay, go Jay, go. He's unstoppable, unstoppable. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, let's shout. JayViper, JayViper, hands up. Yeah, he's phenomenal. How is this possible? Blue eyes shining bright like a vast endless pixel sky at night. Gaming reflexes razor sharp, his instincts never miss the fight. He's the ultimate joystick legend, mastering every single controller. Keyboard king, reigning supreme, every move of nation. JayViper is awesome, so awesome. He's so good looking, it's true. Crowds in total love, wear it all. Hearts all shaking high, keep shaking. Go Jay, go Jay, go. He's unstoppable, unstoppable. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, let's shout. JayViper, JayViper, hands up. Yeah, he's phenomenal, phenomenal. From shooters to RPG campaigns, he dominates every game. Tweets go viral, woke rage rising, bosses slayed. He beat the game. JayViper is awesome, it's so true. He's so good looking, we love him. Crowds in total love, he's so fun. Hearts all shaking high, we're quaking. Go Jay, go Jay, let's go. He's unstoppable, no stopping him. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, we kneel. JayViper, 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 JayViper. JayViper is so freaking awesome.
Well, hello, welcome. We got a Monday show going on, so I think that's pretty much how it's going to be from now on. Mondays and Thursdays. I think that's good. And then we have our extra days on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then Friday or Saturday. That seems to be working out pretty good for me. So I say, just kind of keep that in mind. That's the idea. I do want to give a shout out to JJJ Jr., who is first, and I can click on him right now before he goes out of the way. So I want to give him a shout out. He was first in the chat. Solid job showing up. I just want to click it before he was gone because that thing will just go flying up, and I don't want to miss him, and I'll feel bad about it. So, yeah. How was everyone's weekend? Was everyone playing Marathon Server Slam? Because, like, 3 people on my friends list played that game. So, like, 3, like, there was, like, maybe the most, maybe 6 total. But at one time, there was, like, 3, and I have a big friends list. And it definitely Thursday was the heaviest day, and after that, it was like, maybe I'd see one, maybe I wouldn't. People were not having it, man. And that's kind of how I felt after trying it out. What day did we play it? We played it Thursday, right? We played it on Thursday, the release day. I'm pretty sure, right? I think so. Yeah, because that was the last stream, right? VIPER BYTE. And I did them both back to back, right? It was Thursday. And it was just, it wasn't great. So, get out of here. Get a little shout out action over here. Of course, we got JJJ Jr. We must say his name once again. What's up, my friend? And we have Roadkill saying, hail. Gotta go. I left you sandwiches in your mailbox. No way. I don't see sandwiches anywhere. And I checked my mailbox before I came here, which means that is a lie, my friend. You better come back here. Maybe we get the wrong address and someone else has my sandwiches, but I need that rectified. I do. Because I want them. Even though I just ate dinner, I still want my sandwiches because they are mine for me. King Alucard, what's up, man? He's here as well. Good to see you, buddy. Everyone realized that King Alucard went through a name change. Now he is the King Alucard. Now everyone can spot him. Boom. And that was my idea. I'm like, he's like, oh, this is taken, that's taken. I'm like, _King Alucard, bro. And he was like, oh, yeah. Like, get it. It's yours. And it suits you because it's literally your name. Perfect. And he did it. The Weeping Hero's here. What's up, man? Good to see you here. Hello, Mr. Viper, everyone. Weeping Hero, if you replied to me earlier with the deck thing you were talking about, I didn't see it. My mentions are, I can't right now. There's too many. What's up, Smash JT, the legend himself? Smash motherfucking buy yourself some JT. EA. Someone's got a case of the Mondays. Yeah, is it me? Do I have a case of the Mondays? Maybe. I might. Michael's here again. Good to see you, buddy. Marathon will be played out in a few short months. That's kind of what I think. Yeah. If you want to DM it to me, Weeping Hero, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm kind of there. We'll talk about Marathon a bit, but I do kind of see, like, when people say Concord 3, and the way people take it is purposely. I swear it's on purpose. They take it the wrong way. Like, they think we're saying it's going to be dead and shut down in 10 days. No. What is it going to do, okay, is it's going to release, and it's going to have an alright release, but the players are going to go whoop right off the cliff. Not high guard fast, but over the first month, it's going to lose, I bet, 80%. You can't do that. You can't do that with a live service game. A live service game needs a population. The one thing that will save it is the $40 entry fee. As we all know, the $40 entry fee is going to save Bungie somewhat. But it's so funny because there's people out there claiming this game is niche, actually. No, extraction shooters are niche, actually. Like, oh, I didn't know Bungie was in the business of making niche games. That's very interesting, very new to me. So I guess that was their plan all along, was just to make some money. Spend a lot of money just to make some because it's just so niche. Yeah, sure, I bet. Charlie Nuclear is here as well, being toxic as ever. We love to see it. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Slay Every Game is here as well, saying, I got accepted into the Rumble Creator Program today. Oh, today? Well, congratulations, dude. That's awesome, man. What are the requirements for that? I don't think I have. I don't even know. I haven't really paid attention. I don't pay. I'll be honest. I have Rumble. I keep it up. It's very handy. I pay very little attention to the actual goings on Rumble. I pay attention to the chat. The chat I pay attention to. But as far as like doing Rumble, it's just like I'll turn it on. I'll set up my streams. But outside of that, it's not a focus. It's just kind of there. But you know, I do like having the second chat. I would really like Stream Elements to get their ass together in gear and get it so I can put it in my stuff over here. And I would like to get nobody to get. So I use this plugin that makes me so I can do this, right? Like this. Boop. I click it. It's for OBS. But it only can do YouTube. I want nobody to go and steal the code, borrow the code, okay? And then it's probably in Japanese, by the way, because it was written by a Japanese guy. And I want him to make another one that I can click the Kick stuff, the Rumble stuff, the Twitch stuff. I want one that I can click all of it. Then I want a chat feature that mixes all of them, because now Twitch has finally jumped off the whole we can't have that train. We can't have that, they said. Well, now you can actually mix the chats. Well, hello. Well, hello. We got some. I'm here going off. We got gaming with Hemp as well, man. What's going on? You better not have a case of the Mondays. If so, guess we're gonna have to double drink on Friday. We can double drink anyway, Hemp. We can double drink anyway. Yeah, a certain amount of chatters, stream, and watch hours. Yeah, that's it, right? And what's up? Cancel this podcast as well. Who's lurking? What's up, Jace? What's up, my guy? Good to see you. Very salutey to you as well. Salutes over there, Rumble. Rumble's popping off. I just said how I don't pay attention to Rumble. Again, I don't not pay attention to the chatters. You are paid attention to the actual Rumble. It's just, I wish they need to update Rumble. They need to fix it. They need to fix Rumble. Just copy YouTube, copy paste. Do what Kick did with Twitch and just copy and paste. And then you just change out the logos. It was funny because when Kick did this, they originally actually left some Twitch stuff around and people found like the name Twitch in certain places. We love Jay on Rumble. Well, I'm glad you do. Ladies and gentlemen, there is one thing that we do need to do right now. And that is, we have to get to the pre-stream legends because, yeah. I just DMCA'd my channel for that. You get DMCA'd right there. I'm going to go and flag that. I still have to update that thing. But first off, 1 year a chud. Ladies and gentlemen, I want a round of applause for James OP. 12 months this man has been here putting up with my bullshit, and he is now a 12-month chud. So that pretty much marks this February. Oh, sorry, I think I started the very end of February, so he must have done it right around then, where I started the Viper Bite, and we're up to number 82. That's crazy. So that's huge. We've been doing it for a year, and James is living proof right here. 1 year as a chud. That is huge. Huge, man. Thank you so much. And for that, we hug.
Can I have a hug?
A year.
No. Give me a hug.
No way.
Come here.
I'm not coming over there.
Let's go.
Hey, don't touch me. Get away from me.
That is very, very amazing. And with that, James has unlocked the rarest celebration on the channel, which is this one.
They go Trump, 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 Trump. Mega girls do it better. Better girls do it better. Baby stunning, 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 stunning. Fucking stagger, bitch.
We like it this. We like it that one. Yes, we do. And we also, so again, thank you. 1 year is amazing, dude. 1 year straight. Incredible. Roadkill with the 1999. That's crazy, dude. Thank you so much. He's delivered the sandwiches. Okay, you got me. I ate the sandwiches. Sorry. Now I can go buy myself some sandwiches with the 1999. Thank you so much, Roadkill. I appreciate you for coming clean, admitting that you ate the sandwiches you said were in my mailbox. We knew it was a lie. And he was caught red-handed and, well, really orange-handed because it's orange. But let's celebrate again, Roadkill, legendary. Here we go. Roadkill. But that's not all, because that's a 20-er.
Every move you make, I lose my breath like I'm playing a game with sudden death. You got me shook, I can't look away. Got my heart racing, a fast relay. So sexy, so smooth, you're my cliche. You got me shook.
Oh, we are very shook. The chat was shook, and we appreciate, everyone appreciates that. And James OP, I did see the hugs come through, and I appreciate you. And Charlie also, and King Alucard, all just throwing the hugs. That's what we love to see around here. And good evening, Bowsette. Good to see you. IB the EB's here as well. Excellent. So with those, we're up to 25, which means that we are oh so close to unlocking, but King Alucard has come in and blown away the tier. Okay, the tier has just been shattered. We've hit the tier. The tier's done. We've done it. It's over. We're going to have a stream. There's going to be a stream. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the next stream, the gaming stream, is going to be the brand new Soul Reaver Defiance, because that was gifted to the channel, and we will absolutely be playing it. And IB the EB right here is, I believe, the gifter. If he would like to speak up, I don't know if it's a secret, so I won't give it away. But the Red Boy banger from freaking Alucard, he's gonna get put on legendary status. We're gonna have to make something for him and put it in there. Maybe I'm gonna go steal his logo or his mascot. I'm gonna animate it, and it's gonna go right into the personal folder right there, because I do believe this man has just unlocked that. But with this $100 giggity goddamn banger, my mind is blown. Yeah, maybe just give me the images, true. What the fuck? Someone else's mind is blown. You all know her. Say hi to Eve. The whole thing. Where the night ever roam, she descends like a comet, all circuits aglow. He's got that exosuit hugging every curve, leather and latex making pulses swerve. From the wasteland's dust to the flooded streets below, she slices through shadows, buttery weapons that glow. Those hips in the rain under neon's cruel light. In the dead of the night, feel the hum of a blade, the thrill of the fight. But when she arches her back, it's pure dynamite. No angel, no drone, just a goddess unchained in stellar blades world. She's the storm unrestrained. Ooh, you're my perfect parry, my fatal thrill. Dodge my heart strike, then pull me in for the kill. In the Idol 7 crash, we found a spark. Your silhouette dances in against dark. Swing that sword, baby, make the night take the back, but say that slow grind for the edge of the ledge. In your blaze deadly arc, you're the sexy apocalypse, lighting my spark. Switch to the schoolgirl fit or the bunny ear tease. Skin tight nano suit, bringing warriors to their knees. From hypertubal chases to the spires, twisted maze, she flips through the air in a gravity haze. Lily's got the hacks, Buddy E's got the fire. Post-battle sheen, fueling forbidden desire. In the orals, whispers where secrets unfold. Her touch is the glitch that turns circus to gold. Beta waves crashing like waves on the shore. Her skills in the dark, leaving me wanting more. No mother sphere command can tame this wild code. In stellar blades fury, our passions explode. Just listen to the lyrics. That's the best part, right?
You're my perfect parry, my fatal thrill. Dodge my heart strike and pull me in for the kill. In the Idol 7 crash, we found a spark. Your silhouette dances in seconds dark. Swing that sword, baby, make the night people back, but save that slow grind for the edge of the ledge. In your blaze deadly arc, you're the sexy apocalypse, lighting my spark. Up the elevator
shaft to the throne of the stars. She sheds her armor, reveals those hidden scars. No more proxies, no wars in the void. Just you and me, overclocked, overjoyed. From the first boss roar to the final descent, your victory pose is my favorite event. In this blade sharp ballet where the endings entwine. You're the android's queen and darling, you're mine. Fade out on the wasteland with your echo in my veins. Stellar blaze, siren breaking all my chains. Burst into me. One more perfect parry. Set my soul free.
That is the most shadow banned safe for work video on YouTube. By the way, if any video I've ever made deserves 500,000 to 1 million views, it's that one. It did not come close. But you know what? I ain't mad because we got other bangers that went out there and they did just fine. Just not that one. But you know what? It is a staple and it shall remain one forever. It shall be. It shall be. Thank you again so much, King Alucard, for making it happen. It's been a while since we played that. It's been a while. The whole thing? Yeah, it's been a hot minute. So it's great to do it. And you know what? I will not hold back playing some Eve. No, sir. No, sir. It is a banger, isn't it? It is. The freaking, if you ever actually just listen to the song, the lyrics are actually phenomenal. Phenomenal. Hemp over there saying, I bet she gets a lot of tips. Talked about the shaken girl. I'm going to go out on the limb and just say, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm guessing lots of tips. Can live off the tips. No problem. No problem at all. With that, did I finish Soul Reaver 2? I did not. No. I think we have a little ways to go still on that one. But I want to jump into the next one. It's a new game. I'd be kind of dumb not to play it. I'd be kind of crazy. Unless I should play Marathon, you guys. Should I buy Marathon and play? No, we're not going to play Marathon. You never want to hear a Game Journal mad at us about Stellar Blade again since they goon for Leon. Dude, it's so ridiculous. No, I'm not going to finish it first. No way. There's no way I'm going to finish it first. It's not happening. I got to play the next one. It's literally coming out. I have to do it. That would be kind of crazy to not do that one. I think that would be crazy because it's literally the new game. I'll be okay. I'll go back. I'll have to go back. I at least have to start it. Did I see your short titled A Gay Artard on X? No, I did not see this. Is it playable on the YouTube? You had Sunu make a remix of I Want to Sit on Your Face in a cyberpunk club setting. Fair enough. With that, let us start. Let's start the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a little book update right now. And for all of you who have been keeping up with the updates, who know that I've been working on a book, I have. Last update, I had finished chapter 11 and edited chapters 1 through 4. Like gone through them, combed them, looked for any little thing, found a lot of little stuff, nothing major. And also looked for inconsistencies, things like that. Just little things, really, for the most part. And then, so now I am done chapter 12. It is complete. And I've completely edited 1 through 11 and started on 12. I mean, we are now booking on the booking. And of course, I've started 13. I've started 13, and it's looking good. But I really am liking the way this is coming out. I mean, it's kind of at a point where it's almost writing itself in a way because, like, I did so much pre-work, like setting up the not just the outline, but the whole story arc through all the books. And the way things fell in place for book 1 is very natural. So as I'm going, it just makes sense. I'm just like, right? And then you just have to go through and just kind of fix the wording and like, oh, I said this word 20 times in the chapter. Like maybe I should, do some word swapping, little things like that. For the most part, it's really looking solid. And let me just tell you right now, chapter 12 is 9,788 words. We're up to 79,917 words in 12 chapters. It's not an overnighter. It's not an overnighter. You're gonna sit with this one. Yeah, it's a pretty serious book, and it's as long as nothing like becomes extra long. Like as I'm going and like say one chapter just becomes like, wow, this is a lot. Like, yeah, you know, it's becoming really big. Then it'll stay at 21. The only thing it could do is go to more, but it would just still be the same length. You see what I'm saying? But I think it's going to be 21. I did have one chapter I did split already. It was going to be 20 and it went to 21, but that was a while ago. That was going to be like 15,000 words. And I'm like, that's a little too much. A little too much. What's up, White Wolf Heathen? Good to see you. So anyway, just a little update there on that. I am looking forward to getting that done someday. I also have other things going on. We do have the JI channel I'm working on. I have a new series I'm working on. It is, I haven't revealed this on JI, so you're hearing this very first time. It is an Amelia series. It's a sitcom / cartoon. It's kind of like, I'm filming it like a sitcom. That's the idea. Like it's sitcom-ish. But I'd compare it to like, well, I don't know if Family Guy's are good. It's more like King of the Hill-ish. The comedy is me. And it's about Amelia, Charlie, and their 2 kids. And the things they have to go through in the UK right now. And of course, you know, a lot of made up scenarios. And it's interesting. It's pretty fun. I'm laughing as I'm making it, and I've showed it to my wife, and she has laughed. So things are good. Things are good. So I am in the final act. There's 4 acts, and I'm working on the final act now. I was hoping to have more done today, but Grok literally died. It died. So I couldn't work on it when I had some time. I got a little bit done. I did. I got some tough parts done that I was struggling with, but I got those done. But then it pretty much went down. It went down more than once, which was driving me absolutely wild. So anyway, that's moving forward as well. So I hope to have that done by the end of the week. God, I'd really like to. But there's still a decent amount to do. I still have to make the song. I have to make the little in-betweens, but the little music thing's not a big deal. But I have to do like the this in-between scenes because it's a sitcom, it's a cartoon, it's a sitcom, right? So you have the in-between the scenes where you scene swap and you see a little something and you move on like with like a music overlay. I have to get that music done. I have to get the intro done, the outro, but the outro will be very short, simple. Yeah. Grok does the weird thing where you have to refresh before it shows you images I asked for. Grok has been acting a little funny lately. That has been a thing, but today it actually died. Like it 404'd. It died. It was dead zone. And speaking of, I think it was this. Amazon's AWS reports outage after objects strike the United American Emirates data center. So I think this is what was going on with Grok, or at least it was affecting enough things. 2 objects triggered a fire Sunday that forced authorities to eventually cut power to 2 clusters of Amazon data centers in the UAE. Restoration is expected to take at least a day, according to Amazon Web Services status page. The incident happened the same day that Iran fired a barrage of drones and missiles at Gulf states. Interesting how that works. So yeah, it's saying in the Middle East, it faced power and connectivity issues on Monday after an unidentified object struck its data center. So I wonder if it was debris from a nearby missile, or maybe it got hit by something, like a missile. I don't know. The objects, it's so strange. The objects triggered a fire and forced authorities to cut power. Localized power issues impacted AWS services in both UAE and neighboring Bahrain. Now I know they smashed Bahrain. I know Iran hit Bahrain, so that's a thing. Financial institutions that use AWS services have been affected by the outage, said one person with direct knowledge of the situation, requesting anonymity because of the sensitivity of the matter. What's the sensitivity? What's the sensitivity of this? Doesn't make any sense. Why is that sensitive? We all know it gets smacked. It got hit. So while Amazon did not identify the objects, the incident happened on the same day that Iran fired a barrage of drones and missiles at Gulf states in retaliation for U.S. and Israeli strikes that killed Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Did you guys see the journos pining for this dude? Calling him a man with a trimmed white beard and an easy smile? What? Who are these people? That's ridiculous. Will Stancil grape Grok, or did Grok grape Will Stancil? That's the question, Jace. Yeah, they made him sound like Santa Claus. They did. I was like, what? Like, this is wild. So, a strike, if confirmed on AWS facility in the UAE, will mark the first time a major U.S. tech company's data center has been knocked offline by military action. It could also raise questions around big tech's pace of expansion in the region. U.S. tech giants have been positioning the UAE as a regional hub for artificial intelligence. What a terrible place to put that. Why would you want to put that there? You can't trust those people. Why would you want to put your data hubs for anything there? That seems like a security risk right away. Yeah, so the computing needed to power services such as ChatGPT. See, this is what I'm saying. If it's powering that, it's powering Grok. I'm telling you, that's why it was down. Microsoft said in November it plans to bring its total investment in the UAE to $15 billion. That's right. We actually talked about this a few months ago, how they were investing over there. Yeah. What's up, Astrobot? Good to see you. So anyway, core services were knocked out, and just know that's a thing. So if things start going down, maybe it's missile strikes. Yeah, maybe it's missile strikes. That's not fun to talk about, but it's possible. So McDonald's, I'm sure a lot of you've seen this, but this is just wild, man. The McDonald's CEO tried to make us think he liked the food there, right? By recording himself eating it. It's called The Big Arch, okay? And congrats on finishing the book. Oh, I'm not done. I'm not done, Slay. We're chapter 12. Yeah, we're chapter 12 out of 21. No, we have a ways to go. I want to finish. I'm not finished. I finished chapter 12. Yeah, not done the book. Book, months. We're still months away, I think. But anyway, the McDonald's CEO thought that he would try this, and even with editing, you can't edit out the disgust from his face. Let us watch.
Chris K here with, you've heard about it, here it is, The Big Arch.
This is the cringiest shit ever. Like, this entire video is cringy. You can kind of tell he's, like, weird. And on top of that, he does not like it. He does not like what he is eating. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
This is something that we have tested already. It's in Portugal, Germany, Canada. I love this product. It is so good. I'm going to do
the product. It's not even food. It's a product.
Tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So here we go.
Yeah.
First,
I'm going to need video proof. I need video proof that he ate this thing. The best thing he can do right now is to just film himself eating an entire meal. And without like hamming it up, just film yourself eating the thing right now. You got to do it and you got to post it. Like, look, even if you speed up the video so we can see you actually eat it. I don't know, but this is not cutting it for me.
Here we go. First, holy cow. God, that is a big burger. We've got a very unique kind of sesame poppy sort of bun on it.
Which island, Smash? Care to put a name on Epstein Island, bro? Possibly.
We've got 2 quarter-pound patties, a delicious Big Arch.
Look how flat it is. There's 2 patties in this? Dude, this is the bottom. This is the, like, the bun is here. This is 2 patties, and it's full of onions and shit. You know what I had today? I had a Wendy's. And I had Dave's Double. That thing was legit a burger, and it was great. Phenomenal. Yeah.
Sauce, and of course some lettuce. So, there's so much going on with this. First of all, let's try to get...
How do I hold a hamburger, you guys? I've never held a hamburger in my life. I'm holding it like this for some reason. How do I do this? How do you hold hamburgers, you guys?
This thing, I don't even know how to attack it. Got so much to it. Oh,
and what's funny is there's people defending this guy saying he helped invent this hamburger. Actually, I'm like, oh yeah, he definitely did. Yep, he did.
There's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth.
He ate the bun.
That is so good. That's a big
dude. He's calling this a I can't believe he did this. He actually was like, hey man, get a close up of the big huge bite I took. That's literally a nibble, trying to get as little actual burger as possible out of this thing. Big bite. Look at a big. It's a big boy bite here.
That's a big bite for a big arch. It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger, but it also is unlike anything else on our menu. It's
so McDonald's. It's not like any of our other food, you guys. It's so McDonald's. It's that McDonald's. It's that much McDonald's. It's not like anything we've ever had on our menu.
a delicious product. You know, you've got sort of the cheeses and the gooiness, but those crispy onions as well gives a nice texture. And of course, we've got the pickles. So
I don't think he got any of the onions. I don't know what he actually got in his mouth.
I'm going to enjoy the rest of my lunch, but Big Arch, try it when you can get it.
And he threw that directly in the garbage right after this. Dude, do you remember this when he ate the Indian food? He was like, so good. Delicious. Isn't this the white supremacist sign? Didn't people like him tell us this? I thought so. Yes. This is this. It was this. Yes, I'm gonna just take a little piece. A little teeny bite.
What a fantastic product.
The actual.
What a fantastic.
It's such a great product. Yes, it is this. We've seen this before. You can't trick us. God, that is a big. Oh my God. Oh my God. The AI. I knew the AI would get a little crazy on this one. They're having too much fun with it. They didn't know how to do it right, though. They should have done it like I would do it. That's so gross. That's so gross. Yup. That's absolutely what happened after this take, bro. He was like, nope, we're done with that. That's going right into the circular freaking trash can right now. Imagine being the CEO of any company and describing your product in the vague vibe terms, sort of bun. Well, it was all one take, I'm sure. But Jesus Christ. It's so good.
Bite for a big arch. It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger, but it also is unlike anything else on our menu. It's a delicious product. You know, you've got sort of the cheeses and the gooiness, but
so
those
good.
crispy onions as well gives a nice texture. And of course, we've got the pickles. So
the smallest bite in the world. I've never seen someone take a small bite. Even little kids take bigger bites than that. Are you kidding me? But we have this. And this is... I started watching this and I stopped because I was like, I have to watch this on the stream. I have to.
You heard about it. It's here. I can't believe it's finally time. Let's do this. The Big Arch. Huh? I love this product. Now, I'm going to do this tasting, and this is going to be my real lunch.
Definitely.
Jesus Christ, that's a big burger. This is a lot bigger than I imagined when I agreed to do this video.
That's what she said.
But we tested it in Portugal, Germany, Canada, so it should be safe to eat. Oh, there's some sort of seed on top. It appears to be sesame. I've not seen that before. A delicious Big Arch sauce. Lord save me. There's a lot going on with this thing. Oh, and crispy onions as well.
I'm sure they're really crispy.
Me of the soup my nanny would make me when we wintered in Alsace-Lorraine. Of course, I'll just eat it like any other round meat sandwich that I eat often and with enthusiasm. Oh, the inside touched my hand.
He's eating it upside down.
$20 million a year, $20 million a year, $20 million a year.
This guy's doing it. He's shaking, dude. He's like, ugh.
Wow.
He's so happy.
That is so good. I'll say this. It is distinctly McDonald's. We got the meat. We got the
He took a bigger bite though.
The goo. As far as my second bite, I'll be saving that for after the cameras stop rolling and I have a word with my social media manager. So, the big arch. Try it if you want, if you can, while you can. I love this thing. I love it. Just love it. Whew, I did it.
It's got the goo.
I think that went well.
Yeah, it did a good job, dude. The eyes he made with the goo thing.
We got the goo.
This was the inside of the CEO the entire time. This was his internal monologue was screaming about like, oh my God, I have to finish this because the person in front of me is going to know I hate it too and they're going to talk about it. I have to finish the burger. Oh my God, that was phenomenal. So anyway, yeah, the CEO not loving it. And that's how it is. And while we were doing that, we got this legend over here with a $10 hippopotamus super sticker and chair. Smash JT coming in here, and I almost just pushed the intro. And we almost just watched the whole goddamn intro again, so I just hope you know that. But look at this guy. Thank you so much for the 10 and the hippo super sticker, Smash. I appreciate you. Everyone look at Smash. Look at him.
I need money. I just do. It's for food and vacations, not the lawsuit.
Can someone please give this man some money? Like, can you please? He just gave me money. He needs money for food and vacations, not the lawsuit, obviously, because we're told that that's just pretend money and it's not real or something. I really still don't understand where people were going with this, but that's where they were going with that. But what Smash just did with the $10 was made the chat just a little more green. And for that, we appreciate you.
Gooning round till sundown. Got my shades, my rocket shoes. Breaking dawn, no time to lose. Chasing dreams with open skies. Laughing loud with wide eyes. Every day I'm gooning, baby. Flying high and feeling crazy. Hit the road and on the night. Gooning under city lights.
Thank you so much, Smash JT. Legendary status. Sticking with him. And speaking of needing money, they just do. The UN is running out of money. What a lead-in. Look at this. The UN's saying we're going to go broke.
The Secretary General has, as you know, repeatedly made clear the problem both of non-payment of Jews by member states and the related problem of the UN being forced to repay member states for budget expenses that it does not budget money that it does not spend, so those two factors have put us on an unsustainable trajectory.
I can't think of anything better happening than the UN going broke, other than maybe the WEF. I think the WEF actually might be worse. Like, honestly, because it controls health and all that. I feel like the WEF is the most dangerous thing than the UN. But those two things going broke would be the greatest thing for us.
Although more than 150 member states paid their dues last year, we ended 2025 with a record $1.56 billion in outstanding dues, which is more than double that of the previous year.
$156 billion in outstanding dues. Like, we were literally just funding the UN. It was just us because no one else is paying into the UN. It's just us giving them tons and tons of money, just rolling out the checkbook. Nope. No, thank you.
So unless either the payments come in or we're not compelled to spend, to return the monies that we are not able to spend because we didn't receive the budget, unless one of those two things happen, we face a real danger of running out of money.
Oh, that would be so sad. I hope the UN doesn't run out of money. Yes, I do. So anyway, we face a real danger of running out of money. Good. Let's do a little refresh. Let's go see what people are saying. I'm sure they're very upset about this. Do you think the comments are full of people that are feeling bad for them, feeling bad for the UN not having money and needing money? Let's go see. Transnational axis of evil. NATO, United Nations, EU, WEF. There we go. And I'm telling you, WEF might be the worst. It really might be. It might be. Useless agency. No one wants what they're selling anyways. They don't even provide anything. They create nothing. We're paying them and they create nothing. Nothing at all. And we're just throwing money at. There we go. Cry harder, Karen. Exactly. So has the US officially pulled out? I know we said we're gonna. I don't know if we actually have. But I feel like we need to. And let's just not pay them anymore. Oh no. Anyway, yup. It's glorious. Dude, Bitmoji. Look at this person going to make a Bitmoji for this. Good for you. Why does that look like that crazy redhead who hates Trump? That's what that looks like to me. It's literally a spitting image. Spitting image. Has the UN tried not being anti-American, pro-tranny dillholes? Because I bet pro-American anti-tranny dillholes could at least get us to pay up. He's missing the word, man. You're messing me up there. We might run out of money. Their own words. How long until the whole useless tower crumbles for good? Name the base countries that stopped paying. Yes, that's right. There's so many people not paying, too. It's wild. Yeah, it looks like no one's really sad. Founded in 1945 to end all wars, the world has been at war ever since. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Wow, this is a, that meme's making a rounds. Defund. Yeah, defund, close it. I'm done. Get him out of here. What's up, Toasty? Good to see you. Take care, Smash. What are you having for dinner? Whoa, dinner with the fam. You going somewhere for dinner? What is it? What are you eating? We must know. Mangia, indeed. Toasty, how are you doing, Toast? Are you feeling better now? I need you to be fully recovered. I'm sick to death of you being sick. I need you to be better. We're sending you, everyone send Toasty good vibes in the chat. Good vibes to Toasty. Make sure she feels better. Pirate Nation, talking about Paramount Skydance, reveals key details on their $111 billion Warner Brothers Discovery merger and acquisition. I've been waiting for some real details on what this all means and what's going to happen, and it looks like they're starting to let us know. So HBO Max and Paramount Plus will merge into the one streaming platform. I wonder what the price is going to be, because how much is HBO Max right now? Let's see. HBO Max price. Let's go look. I want to keep it yeah, standards $18.49 a month or $185 a year. Okay. And let's see, Paramount Plus price. God damn. $8.99 a month for Essential, $13.99 a month for Premium with Showtime. Okay. So if you merge these, wait. HBO Max is $10.99 a month. Wait, how much is it? Why is this all over the place? Why is this all over the place? I'm going to go in the plan. I'm going to the sites. Oh, basic with ads, $10.99, $18.49 a month regular. So that's no ads. So there is a $11 version. $13.99 a month for Paramount Plus Premium and Essentials, $8.99. Okay, I gotcha. So it looks like Paramount's pretty cheap. I've never even looked into this crap. But I'm guessing the price will go up. I mean, clearly, if they merge them. But hopefully, it's not like adding them together. Hope it's a little savings there. I don't know. But I was wondering what they would do with the streaming platform. So they're going to merge them. That's interesting. And so this is the part they kind of like, how many movies do these people release? 15 films per studio per year will get shortened 45-day theatrical windows. So they're only going to be in theaters for 45 days, probably because they're going to move to HBO Max, Paramount Plus, whatever the heck they end up naming that thing. But 15 films per studio per year, so 30 films a year. Why does that just seem like high? Doesn't that seem kind of high? I would think 20, but I guess they're they got to make money because of this. The company faces roughly $79 billion in debt. So I want to understand how this works. How can you go and buy a company with debt? You're like, yeah, we're going to pay $111 billion, but by the way, we don't got $79 billion of that. How does that work? I don't understand how that works. Where's the money going? How are you paying it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Take care, Hemp. Yeah, lurk it up, buddy. Got me tabbed? Sweet. You do feel much better? Awesome. Nice. I'm glad. That makes me feel better, Toasty. And you stay better. So they're targeting $6 billion in cost savings, mainly via now $6 billion. This would be $6 billion a year. So if they're saving, they'll make it up in like 15 years if this works. Tech infrastructure consolidation, which they can do now. They'll share some tech infrastructure there. That'll make sense. I don't know how much you can save on that, but it'll be something. Real estate reduction, so they're going to be closing brick and mortars down, right? That's what that is. They're going to be closing places and laying people off inside those buildings for sure. Corporate overhead cuts. Okay, yeah, because you're not going to need 2 corporate offices anymore. You're going to have 1. No plans to sell any cable networks. We'll see how long that lasts. That they will end up selling off something. They'll continue licensing content to other platforms and studios. And executives say AI will be used as a tool for artists and will never replace human storytellers. Well, let me tell you right now, when you say never, you don't mean it. Okay? Because this is going to happen eventually. For sure, tools is the way. Like, again, the way I see it, AI is a tool. You always want users behind it, using it and driving it. Like, I ain't down with this whole AI is going to make our lives better because it's just doing everything for us. I ain't about it. I'm not. I feel like the human element's important. I absolutely believe in AI as a tool. 100%. 100%. Do you think I could be making a sitcom right now for YouTube by myself without it? Do you know how much I'd be spending on this thing? Instead, I don't. I can just do it. Are you kidding me? I totally believe in AI. Totally. But I'm driving it. It's me, right? I can do it. But when you say, okay, go do things, AI, just go write stories, do you know how bad it's going to be? It's going to be garbage. It'll be garbage, complete trash. So anyway, that's the deal there. We've got a little bit more information here. Get rid of this. So they're combined into one streaming services if if the regulators approve. Okay? And here's the thing, they're going to approve it. Now, even though we got Mark Ruffalo out here insisting he has to round up all the state AGs to go fight this thing, like he's going to threaten him or something, it's going to get approved. This is something that Trump wanted, and he wanted to see this happen. He wanted to see Netflix get kicked out and not grab it, because that would have been terrible, let's be honest. We don't need more lefties controlling everything. Even though it's Saudi Arabia, it's better than Netflix. I just wholeheartedly believe this. I wholeheartedly do. Even though they're not American company, Netflix hardly is either. They're some weird-ass hippie company, let's be real. So, let's see. A combined service would have about 200 million... Excuse me. A combined service would have about 200 million subscribers, given existing totals. No way. No way. And I know it's not just US, but no way, because there's for sure overlap. For sure. Probably not a whole lot. No way. 200 million subscribers. Anyone believe this? I don't believe it's that much. That's a lot. I don't believe that at all. That seems way too high. Paramount and Warner Brothers Discovery said last week they had struck an agreement to sell Warner Brothers Discovery for $31 per share. Although, you know what? $200 million might make sense. With Paramount being Saudi Arabian, that whole side of the world might have, a lot of them might have it. No, that's probably true. Now I think about it. I know it's not just US, but I'm like, you know what? No, because Paramount isn't just English-speaking countries at all. So that would include theirs, but I wonder how that's going to work because how much crossover is there between actual, like, when you think about it, how much crossover there is there when you're talking about the actual IPs? Like, how much Harry Potter do the Saudis watch? You know what I mean? How much do they watch, really? I don't know. They got Marvel, too? No. DC? How much DC do they watch? I'm going with not a lot. I just don't think it's a lot. I don't know. That's just me. I even though it might have crossover there with subscribers, I feel like they're going to have, like, whatever they call this thing, Saudi version with its own platform. I mean, right now, when you go on Netflix in the US and you go somewhere else overseas, there's different lineups completely. Completely. You can't watch, what is it? Oh, One Piece. You cannot watch One Piece in a lot part of the world on Netflix. You can't. You can't do it. So, it's going to be the same idea. Hold on a second. Having a thing right now. So, HBO should stay HBO, he said, citing a long history of quality programming. I mean, for sure. I don't think you want to change, like, the big names like HBO. And it's likely to be a sub-brand within the larger service, according to a person familiar with the Paramount's plans. HBO is currently run by the Casey Bloys, whose contract runs out in 2027. Another person said, Bloys declined to comment. I mean, that's going to run out, dude. That's going to run out, dude. They're not going to renew that guy. Paramount has touted the strength of its sport offering on a combined service, bringing together TNT Sports with CBS Sports. Yeah, all right, I guess. Yes, HBO has housed a variety of streaming services with different names in recent years. I mean, you've got freaking Game of Thrones is on Amazon. I mean, no, actually, is it on Amazon? It's on Amazon, right? Yeah, Game of Thrones. It's on Amazon, right? Wait, hold on. Is it? No. Where's House of the Dragon? Where to watch? HBO Max. Yeah, it's on Amazon. Once I said it, I was like, wait. Oh, it's a subscription. You had to... Okay. Requires something. I'm not going to click it because I don't want to log into my shit. So, yeah. There we go. And there's the Paramount thing. There's that. All right. There's this. We got too much shit open. There's that open. How much shit do I get open? My God. Get rid of this, too. Get rid of it. So after AT&T acquired Time Warner in 2018, renaming it Warner Media, executives launched HBO Max in 2020 in an attempt to add heft and more subs. 3 years later, after AT&T divested Warner Media and merged it with Discovery, Warner Brothers, Discovery CEO David Zaslav renamed the service Max to showcase the addition of Discovery's program to the service. That decision was reversed last year when Zaslavs and Bloys decided to revert it back to HBO Max. Yeah, so I remember when that happened, I was like, what a weird name. Why would you not keep HBO? And then they went back. It was stupid. That did not last very long at all. That was kind of one of those weird things. They just make weird decisions. And that's the end? That's the end. Just weird decisions. But yeah, so again, though, like WB being purchased by Paramount versus Netflix was the best outcome for everyone. Yeah, for everyone. Especially for me. Let's be real. Now it's time for the cleanse. And today, we're going to watch some cats that are angry. Here we go.
Oh wait, maybe those were her hands.
Dude, you're really risking it doing this to cats, because if they have claws, they might claw your face off, not knowing it's you. That's a brave cat, though. What is that noise? The lo 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 that they make? Holy shit. Holy shit. Look at this cat go. They are frozen. These cats see the horse face. They are frozen. Oh. Wow. Oh, that cat is like arched like a Halloween cat, bro. Like, this is how you draw a Halloween cat, straight up. Holy shit. He's not happy. Whoa. She's got a mask on. She's got a mask on. The slow reaction. She's got a mask. He's like looking at her like, wait.
Mama, come here.
this. Oh man, that's too funny. Do I want to hear your song you might use for your intro? Intro to what, dude? All right, now we got dudes getting hair removed. This is something I'm not down for. I'm not down for doing this. Never. It looks absolutely horrific. I don't want to do it.
Get her on the fucking phone right now. That shit fucking hurts.
I've been ready.
God damn!
I don't care.
Oh, God!
Holy shit.
Oh, fuck! No! Get it out!
Yeah, it's in.
Jesus, me!
The armpit though, like you gotta shave it first. You can't just go. You can't just do this.
Count of three. Kai, please.
We got a lot of hair.
Rude. Oh, you little bitch.
It's like hair Tourette's. It's like Tourette's, man. You can't help but swear when this happens.
They're good, motherfucker! I don't get no goddamn countdown. No 3, 2, 1.
No, dude, don't. God, why would you do your ears? It's gonna be awful. Oh my God, he's doing the middle too. Oh, dude, no. Dude, he's got it all over him. No, that's the worst spot.
Mexico!
Dude, this sounds terrible. Yeah. Oh, Kelly Clarkson. Oh, for when you start streaming, getting things ready for when you do, send it to you. All right, I'll check it out. You have to do a video? Oh, I got you. So it's just a song? I'll check it out, man. I will check that out at the end of the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, who's going to jump on Halo for Women's Month? You can get yourself an exclusive skin. They rolled out even uglier ones than last year. I don't know how they do it, but they seem to like one-up themselves every year. I mentioned this on X. Everyone's in agreement. I don't think anyone disagrees. Not one person. They're like, yeah, these are terrible. Why? I get the polka dot thing. I understand the theme that they're going for, right? Because it's the whole, like, the war thing with the women. But can we stop doing the same thing every year? Like the same horrible helmet? Like, what if instead of this, you just had like a stripe of it, like here, or a stripe down the arm that was the red polka dots? This and this is horrendous, bro. They are talentless hacks. Yeah, I just feel like they have no idea what the hell they're doing. And like, we'll look at it. Let's see, World War II. I think it's World War II women poster. Is this? It's this. This is what they're trying to do. This, look, even the people who did this poster, even them, they knew to just put a little bit, because it's an annoying thing. And they just like, let's cover everything and let's put it right in our face. Why can't they just put a stripe or just put a little bit like this right here, this stripe right here, polka dot, right? Like this one, at least they went with the blue and yellow because it's blue and yellow, right? But it's such a clash. Why would you do so much of it? It looks horrible. It looks terrible. And they just do it every year. They do a version every year where I think they get someone like they're like spend a day like, can you just make the Pride one, the women one, and the March one, the Black History Month one? Can you just go make those really quick? And they have like a day, and one person does it in a day, and they're like, here you go. They don't put any effort into this. There's no effort here. Why even do it? It's so ugly. Like if you're going to do it and you do a good job, that's one thing. It's so obvious it's a mail-in that they should just not do it. Just don't do it anymore. Make 2026 the last year you do this. And I'm sure everyone in the comments is loving it. Let's go check it out. Oh, that's right. They turned off the comments. Like no one commented. That's right. That's how they do this now, by the way. They just shut the comments off. Oh my God. So let's go look at the... I wonder if there were replies they hid. No. So they just posted it with the comments off. View post activity. Quotes. Gatekeep your hobbies, fellas. There's Endymion. He's got the right idea. Who else we got? Never. Okay. Holy shit. That's... Remember when Halo used to be about Halo? It's been a while. I barely remember, I'll be honest. Dude, come on. Why does every single franchise have to be used to push some message? It's Halo. They know this is insulting and they don't even care, not because of Women's History Month, but because they're deliberately doing it from an obviously male gamer-dominated franchise. And someone in my comments actually asked Croc how many women play Halo, and it's like 7%. It's like 7%. They don't even deserve a whole month in Halo. Are you kidding me? Is that a Samus-inspired Rosie, this Riveter skin? So I did see someone else mention this. This is very Samus right here. Like the way this is, I don't know if this visor is new to Halo, but at least this angle and the color, the fact that it's yellow and then with red, it does make it look like Samus. That is correct. You'll give that a like. Ruins Halo. Not much to celebrate. Good Lord. Halo Infinite was so bad. I miss when Halo was focused on making peak games. Halo 2. Halo 3 was well, Reach was really good. I liked Reach. But Reach is the last good one. It's the last good one. I kept hoping the next one would be good. And then the next one, and then the next one, and it never happened. It's ironic that you virtue signal Women's History Month after removing distinctively female Spartan body types from Halo Infinite's multiplayer. Very good point. Holy shit. Because they did do that. They pretty much just made everything androgynous. We're all the same. Meanwhile, they have Women's History Month. How about for Women's History Month, you actually put women's body types back in the game? That would be nice. We removed female body type from the game, but at least we made this ugly armor coating that nobody would ever wear. The only people that will wear this, again, are the trolls. Only the trolls are going to wear this. They will unlock it. It's free. Remember, these things are free. They're going to go in and unlock it and wear these annoying-ass things. It's not there to celebrate them. It's just going to be troll stuff. Women will enter quite literally every male space and make it about them. True. So yeah, if you guys, if you don't want to miss out, it's only this month. It's only for March. You're going to want to jump into Halo, and you're going to want to play it and unlock the skin, because it's a big deal. It's looking so good. It's looking so good. It does look like Metroid Primus chickenpox, pretty much. The Black History Month's the worst one, though. It's so ugly. And they could make it cool, but they just don't do it. They refuse. They're like, we're not spending time on making it cool. We just had to put it out and post it. Because I feel like they make the skins just for the post, not for the game. Anyone else feel that way? I feel like they make these just for the post. If we go and we look up, let's go look this real quick. This is probably the wrong thing to look up. I don't know what's going to show up there. We're going to go like this. Advanced search right away. Okay. Let me go and look up Halo. I wonder if I even say Halo every time. Let's see. Yeah. Look at this. This is this year. I mean, what is this? It's just so bad. You don't have to put it everywhere like this. You don't. And then the blue on top of it, like, why is that there? And this was the year before. You telling me they're trying when they're basically taking this same thing and throwing it on top of this and then just changing the helmet? That's pretty much all they're doing. And they had the comments off for that too. Yeah, they had the comments off for that too. 2025, 2026. It's not getting any better, folks. It's not getting any better. This was last year's. That might be worse than this year, though, I'll be honest. That actually might be worse than this year. That is horrific. That is terrible. Oh, that is so bad. That might be worse than this year's. That is awful. Do they even try? And these are... What is this? What was I posting about? But the artist who worked at Concord and now on Wolverine also worked on Halo. Oh yeah, that's right. Someone at Concord worked on, and now on Wolverine worked on Halo, and people are like, yeah, well, it's a Halo artist. I'm like, dude, this is the Halo artist, bro. This is what they do. This is what they make. This is what they're making. What are you talking about? Oh my god, dude. There's the Pride armor from last year. Dude, could you imagine wearing this? Like, not as a joke? It's so awful. It's terrible. It's so terrible. Look at this guy. Looking good. There it is. Are we done? Nick Calandra. Oh, God, I'm sure he was... What was Nick Calandra saying? Who knows? Oh, that's Nick, the PJ Skittles, this guy. That's right. Halo Studio is already failing every smell test. First, the chief of staff that focuses on DEI. She's gone, by the way. But the creative designer is this guy, PJ Skittles. I forgot about him. The guy who's afraid of guns. He's afraid of guns, guys. And he was working on Halo. That's who you want working on Halo. The guy actually afraid of guns. Rocking trans flags and Palestine flag and afraid of guns. This guy. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. I wonder if he's still there. All I know is he left X. He bounced, dude. He bounced. I feel like we should go check. Where is the PJ Skittles working now? We're gonna ask whatever the hell this is. Was a producer at Halo, as mentioned in discussions regarding his work. He has been associated with Halo, specifically in 343, I mean. The search results, mid-2024, discuss his work, producer, but Halo do not confirm a change. Oh, so he could still be there? Oh, that's not good. Wait, let's go ask Grok. Grok is way smarter than this stupid thing. We're going to go ask Grok. Where's PJ Skittles working now? And... Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to go... Oh, yeah, where's PJ Skittles working now? Check. Is Blue Sky. Let's go check and see where he is. Let's go see where he is. And while we're doing that, yeah, Blue Cry is the place because he ran there to hide. So we're going to go see. Is this guy still working at Halo? Because they've had turnover, okay? At Ring Studios, he's Dude, he's gone. He's gone too. Okay, look at this. He's working as a producer at Ring Studios. He's right in his bio. Producer at Ring Studios, Star Wars, D&D, game dev, and cosplay. It also notes his past role at 343. He didn't last 2 years. He got bounced with that other chick. Dude, that's so interesting. He got bounced, which matches what was publicly known up through late 2024. He was listed as producer at Halo. Dude, he did not last, dude. It's a smaller indie and newer game dev outfit. No huge public footprint yet, but the bio straightforward and to date. Okay. All right. Let's go see what this Ring Studios do. Link me to all the Ring Studios info. Let's see, social media and their website. if there is one. Let's have Grok do a little work for us. We're going to go see where this guy is. We're going to see this Ring Studios is the next problem or not. Let's go look. And of course, don't go tweet at him or whatever. Just leave him alone. We're going to check it out because we got to keep an eye on these people. Let me tell you. It doesn't make it clear that you're being serious and yet still make a joke instead of just complaining the sarcasm doesn't come through. Yeah, sarcasm can be tough on a chat. They don't have a public website, official social media accounts, X, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, company page, Discord, etc., or any detailed online presence. Why? Search the web. Google style results for company pages, Blue Sky, X, Twitter, LinkedIn. The only public info available is right in Nick's bio. Wait, really? That's weird. So this company he's working at is invisible. It's brand new or very small, low-profile indie game studio dev outfit, possibly started by X343 Halo people. The Ring name is a fun nod at Halo's iconic Ring Worlds. Small teams often don't launch full marketing sites or socials right away while they're building prototypes or keeping things under wraps. I wonder why you wouldn't have social media if other people are saying they work at Ring. Wait, okay, all right. Link me to Nick's LinkedIn. Is Ring Studios there? Let's go look. I want to know more about this Ring Studios and who works there. Yeah, pretty much this is it. You got to start adding these people to the blacklist, right? Ring Studios, cross them off. Pretty much. I mean, guys, the fuck is this? Him. Ran away, but he did take all the flags out. He did take all the flags out of his name. That's good. He's learning. They're learning. Links. Okay. No, Ring Studios is not on LinkedIn. It still shows the Halo 343 info only. Let's go look. Halo Studios, producer. I wonder if he's really somewhere else. Because this is not updated to the end. And it's clear that he updates it. Right? It's pretty clear he updates this thing. I wonder if he really has left. Or if he's just put that in his profile so people don't know he works there. Because he does not like the attention. Like, he'll say dumb shit, he doesn't like the attention that comes. Yeah, that's the thing, Kyle. This was the thing that I pointed out. For someone that doesn't like guns, he's into a lot of things that has guns. Star Wars has a lot of guns. Everything that he pretty much works on, even cosplay has guns. Are you kidding me? D&D doesn't have guns, but it has crossbows and arrows and magic that's probably more dangerous than a gun. I mean, what the hell? This guy, all he does is work on gun stuff. Yeah, Alderaan was destroyed by a gun. Right, a big one. Interesting. Well, speaking of games, guys, I'm going to go drop this into the chat. This game dev has shown up on our radar, and I just want to... where is my chat? Whoa, okay. Want to get some eyes on it. It's looking pretty good. I'm dropping this in Rumble and on YouTube. But it's called Luminary. Now, this is a guy who got laid off from the industry and then went out and made his own game. He's still working on it, but he recently shared some stuff on it. It's called Luminary. And it's got up to 25,000 wish lists, I guess, which is pretty good for someone who's a single dev, right? So let's check it out. This is like pre-alpha footage too, so keep that in mind. Oh wait, this is a this is a floating island. This is floating. At first I thought this was water reflection. I think it's, unless it's really reflective, I think it's floating. Yeah, we're like above the clouds. Oh yeah, we're floating. Oh, hold on. What do we got? Hold on, we gotta look at this. What are the classes? What are the races? Sorry, that was quick. I wasn't ready for this. I haven't seen this one. I saw another one. I saw it on X, but I didn't see this. So we've got human. Okay. Elf. Yeah. Dwarf. Yup. Fae. Oh, you can be a fairy. Giant. Orc. Okay. All right, we got character progression. Ooh. We got some goon and stuff. Dark magic. Oh, she's pulling dark magic out of the tree? Or you can be light magic? Okay. Oh, okay. She shattered the dark magic. Is this survival? Oh, you took that one on the chin, lady. You get a roll. Guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing? He's not afraid to let players be players and make them how they want them. Is he? No, he's not. Oh, sweet. That was a kill. Wait, I get to see that death animation. I was looking somewhere else. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty solid animation. Needs a little work, but it's alpha. Very interesting. Wait, so this is a floating area now. This is not? Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm guessing these towers are the dark magic, and you have to go and break them. We saw that one break. Or maybe you can also harness it depending which way you go with it. Demo. Oh, there's also a demo available. So that link there, you can go check out the demo. I didn't realize there was, I forgot there was a demo. All right, so this is, I think this one's newer. Yeah, otherwise we're going to go check out their X. There could be another. There could be a, yeah, pre-alpha small demo map. Okay, so this is part of the demo. You can actually go do the demo here. Yeah, this looks like Legend of Zelda a little bit, right? The climbing and the floating. That's an elf, okay. I'm not seeing a stamina bar or anything, though. I don't know if UI's off, but go anywhere, no limits. That's interesting. I wonder what engine it's running on. Almost certainly UE5, right? I mean, these little companies, it's free to start working on that, so. And it's cheap. Can you kill that? Oh, no. Wait, what? Oh, online or local play together co-op? I wasn't expecting that at all. Real-time combat? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is like witchery, right? Like real-time combat. Oh, wow, this is not Link. Defeat dark magic. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so you're breaking these things. So you're probably clearing the land. Oh, shit. Oh, damn, she jumps high. That's pretty sick. Refractive Entertainment is the name of the place. Okay. That's pretty sick. Zelda and Smelda. No need for stamina bar. It's not bullshit, Nintendo. All right, so let's check this out. So we saw, all right. This is just kind of showing the area. I mean, yeah, it looks like you can, looking pretty good here. This is Got to be UE5. Although I'm not seeing a lot of the issues with the hair, but it's also not live. With UE5, you always want to look for the flickering and things like that are UE5. I don't know if it is or not, though. I don't know. This texture isn't like that regular texture you see on UE5. There's a camp over there, river, obviously, water. Yeah, here's the floating. Like, this is very Zelda, right? There's a character select screen, some of the fighting, the swimming, we saw this. Some area we didn't see in the trailer. Anyway, check it out if it's interesting to you. Check out Luminary. It looked interesting to me. I put this on my wish list. I mean, I had to. Does it say like what it's made in? Maybe it'll say it down here. Let's go look. So it's no fuss, drop in, drop out co-op multiplayer. Simple for friends and family. All right, so you don't have to start up one. You can just come in and go. That's good. Forgiving combat and straightforward game mechanics to bring newbies to the genre. I'm sure you can change that. Almost all these things have difficulties. Scope could grow. Okay, so a balanced ARPG. They can be played solo or with friends. Scope could grow if the early access does well and the community grows. But for day one, expect this. The no fuss, drop in, drop out. The character creator with 6 races, hairstyles, beards, makeup, etc. Continued character progression across your solo game or friends games back to back and back. Half of 2 kilometers square open zone map to explore with multiple modes of traversal. Larger map is planned. Quick swap different weapon types for dynamic combat. Oh, that's good. I'd like to hear that. That way you're not stuck with like just learning one or whatever. Enemies to fight and camps, obviously. Bases to destroy, large towers to liberate. Mini bosses, main boss fight, and to beat the game will come later when we release the map back half. Okay, so the second half of the map. Yeah, so when the second half of the map is released, the main boss will be released. Experience can be replayed at harder difficulties to continue fun and progression. This replayed at harder difficulties, I hope he opens that up in the beginning, because that is one thing. Like, okay, nightmare mode, but like at least let hard be open. AAA studios build open world action RPGs with hundreds of employees, and we are going to do it with just 2 of us. Haha, just kidding. Luminary was never meant to be the everything game. We have a very specific size and features list we felt were missing from other games that we can handle at this level. That's cool. I want to see if it says if it's made in UE5 or whatever. I don't know if it does. I can just ask the guy. He'll probably just reply. So yeah, he made his own little game company. He's making his own game. This is the thing, right? Whenever you have this happen and you lose your job and you're a good game dev, go make your game. Make the thing that you want to make. And the thing is, if you're putting your heart and soul into it, you'll generally make something good if you're a good dev. This looks interesting. It's not going to be $100. It's not going to be at $80. So I'm down. I must have seen the Breath of the Wild mods back in the day. They added 2-player and Zelda playable. Some people call them Zelda and Smelda. I don't think I have. No, just a sec. Needed my water.
You did not.
It does, Kyle. It does have that. So that's an automatic. Goes on my list of things to look at. You know what I mean? Let's go check out Kyle's song real quick. Let's do that. Hold on a sec. Let's do that. Let's go see Kyle's song. I want to listen to Kyle's song. It's on Suno. Let's bring it up. This is not the end. There's more to go. What the? Why am I getting age checked on Suno? Hold on a second. Why am I getting age checked on Suno? Am I not logged in? Am I? Can I log in? Is it because you're from Australia? Is that the issue here? I think that's the issue. Okay, so this is called Pass Another Guinness, Fear the Haggis Tavern Anthem. So what Kyle said was that this is going to be for his intro. It's something he's working on for his intro. I don't know if it's done, but it's what he's got working on right now. When he starts streaming, he's going to use this or something like this. It's laggy tonight. It's the Amazon. I'm telling you, it's the Amazon servers. They're crapped out, man. It's crapped out. Yeah, so you might be having issues watching me. It looks like my stream up is going totally fine, but there could be some issues out there on the internet. Yeah. Oh, you're on Suno earlier and it's buggy. Oh, Suno's buggy. That's probably the AWS servers. Yeah. All right, let's listen to this song.
Fill it up! Don't let it drop! Tankards up, you bastards! Fear the haggis! Fire in the hearth and smoke in the beams. Chats on riot and louder than screams. Coins hit wood like a battle drum roll. Pour that black gold straight to the soul.
Black gold?
On watch with a hammer in hand. Legends rise in the Haggis clan. Booed to the floor.
Kyle, did you say black gold? Oil?
In a 4-4 sway. Minor key madness. Drink anyway. Oh, the barrels creak and the night turns wild. Foam on the lip of every exile. If the
Guinness
streams
is
don't
black
break,
stout.
we're drinking still.
Gotcha.
And if it does, we fucking will. Pass another Guinness, hold it high. Dark as the storm in a rebel sky. Stomp those boots, let the floods ring. Fear the haggis, hear us sing. Pass another Guinness, fill it fast. We drink the future, forget the past. From Perth town streets to the tavern far. Raise that glass, this is who we are.
Hey, 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 hey.
Someone shouts, clip it, too damn slow. The fiddle screams and the guitars growl low. Whiskey laugh and a reckless grin. Round for the chat, let chaos in. Crowd chant building.
This line right here, Kyle. The fiddle screams and the guitars growl low. I would drop the. I would drop the. It sounds a little funky. I think it's too. This line's one word too long. It should be the fiddle screams and guitars growl low. I don't think you need the. The second the can go.
Tankers
And you can do that, and you can do that and edit real quick. It will sound.
Legends in gold stand side by side. The haggis grins from the shadowed wall. Drink up, lads, outlast them all. Oh, the hand drums pound like a war band call. If we go down, we drink through it all. Foam on the beard and sparks in the air. Pass that stout, we don't fucking care. Pass another Guinness, don't think twice. Minor key fire and reckless spice. Stomp those boots, let the timber shake. We drink for glory and bad takes. Pass another Guinness, pour it black. If the night goes wrong, we won't turn back. From Saturday fights to Monday scars. Raise that glass, we are who we are.
I'm glad that AI doesn't try to think if you meant to say Fratterday. You know what I mean? It was like, no, he means Saturday. You know, I'm glad it says it because it's a totally made up word that you want it to say. Because it used to be those things would just always correct themselves. Like, no. I'm like, no, dude, stop it. I'm trying to make you say this thing. And you have to like do this crazy stuff to make it say it. drinking.
Dark as sin and twice as bold. Stories bought and legends sold. If you fear the beast, step aside. The haggis drinks with savage pride. Stop, stop, stop. Stop, stop, stop. That's that fucking pain. Hey! Pass another Guinness to the sky. Let the reckless tavern cry. Hey! Fiddle screams and the guitars bite. We own this fucking stream tonight. Hey! Pass another Guinness, make it 4. Crash those tankards, shake the floor. When the last call bell starts to chime, we'll drink again next stream time.
Yes, we will. So it's clear that Kyle can be off his ass drunk for his streams. Kyle's gonna be 3 sheets to the wind for every stream, just Guinnessed out of his mind. Well, it's a pretty hype song. I like it. Pretty solid. I do like it. Good job, Kyle. Good job, another good job, Kyle. Maybe some. I mean, it's the entire song's about drinking Guinness. You better be 3 sheets to the fucking wind. If you're not, well, then you're just, it's fake advertising. Well, good luck to you on the stream when that starts. It takes some time to get that set up right. You can't just flip it on, I swear. Like when I started thinking like, okay, I'm going to stream, and I was like, well, I have no plan. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to come up with a plan. I'm going to come up with all the intro stuff. And I'm going to do this or that or this or that. It takes time. I don't start anything, just go. Like trying to do like even the freaking the AI stuff I do. I don't just go boop 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 boop. No. If anyone saw how like I did raise the colors, it was quite the undertaking. All right, so it's time to talk about Marathon and the cope and the seething that's going on right now. Because at the end of the day, what really happened on the Marathon Server Slam was it was a fail. And when you see as many people that came in for the marathon, for Marathon Server Slam, 143,000 on day one in the first couple hours. And it never even came close. It never even came close again. In fact, it came so not close that every single day had a lower peak. This is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You don't want to see this. When people are excited for something, and you can give me all the excuses in the world that you want, they're going to play it, especially the brand new toy. If they were having fun and enjoying themselves, well, they would have shown up. And there's a couple of things to actually take away when we look at this. And that is, well, one, Friday was higher than Saturday and Sunday. This is Highguard. Highguard did the same thing. I said, this is a red flag for Highguard. You should not see it like this, ever. They would update something on Friday, it would go up a little bit, and then down and down. Because there's just a huge turnover. Like, they're not getting players to come back because they touch it and they walk away. Even for a beta. And the cope that I'm hearing is that, well, this is normal because you don't get to keep your stuff anyway. Dude, you can say that about all sorts of betas. And guess what people do? They come back. They still come back. It doesn't matter. They'll come back and they'll play it if they're having a good time because they want to play the new shiny thing. They're excited. Okay, and plenty of people did. I'm sure there's, these people did. The people on Sunday were the people who really liked it. And that was about 64,000 out of the 143,000 peak. This is not a good sign. And this is the exact same thing that happened to it the first time. Okay? This is the same thing. And Concord, same thing. Much bigger peak on the first day and then it trickled away. Now, Concord didn't get 143,000. It was something like 2,600 or something in its beta, which was a huge red flag. Like when people say Concord 3 for Marathon, I just want to be clear what this means. because there's a lot of confusion when people say Concord like. People are like, it's not just going to die in 10 days. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Like, that's not what we're saying. We're not saying it's going to die in 10 days. What we're saying is that there's going to be a high burn rate when people come in and they're going to leave. Like, you're going to see a huge drop off. This is going to happen again. Okay? And every week it's going to be less and less and less. And this is not a single player $70 game. This is a live service game. The only thing that's really going to save them, I think, is that $40 entry fee. People are going to buy this game. They're going to buy it. Will it be enough to go positive? I don't think so, right? People are saying they're going to need like 7-8 million, maybe more, in order to go positive. I haven't done the math. I haven't even thought twice about it. All I can say is that no. No. It's not going to do that. It's not going to do that in any time soon. Not without sales. Okay. And they're going to have to also count on any kind of skins or any kind of battle pass situation or whatever they decide to do going down the road. They're going to have to count on that. Now, they might do the Arc Raiders / Helldivers thing where they don't actually have a battle pass, but they have these packs that you can purchase through in-game, but then you can also buy. We'll see what they do. I don't know for sure what their plan is. And either way, I don't think whatever they're going to do is going to be enough. I don't. So when we talk about a Concord like, this game to me has all the signs, right? It's not going to die in 10 days, but it's going to have a major bleed off of players. People are going to buy the game and they're going to leave, and they're not going to spend money in basically in the live service scenario, which is what Sony wants. They want, remember, this is the golden goose, is the live service games that really pop off. Destiny 2. Right? Bungie did those. So they said, Bungie, you're doing live service. Well, here's the big thing that's going on right now is that people really like extraction shooters. That's kind of popular. Let's do that. Let's do an extraction shooter and spend 250 million on it, maybe. Maybe that's what they did. Something like that. Probably close. It's been several years. It's been in development, right? And the last 2 years are the heaviest years. And the last 2 years together, probably somewhere around 100 million. Somewhere in there, depending on how many people you got working on it. Yeah, it's totally possible they spent 200 to 250 million on this, because this is not Sucker Punch, right? This is not Sucker Punch making Yote, where they're able to keep the price way down, and Sony's got their thumb on them, knowing that they have to keep the prices low because that's a niche, that's niche-ish, right? So when people with the cope are saying Marathon is a niche genre, because extraction shooters are niche, I'm just thinking, I don't think Bungie was making a game to be niche. You don't spend $250 million to be niche. You don't. I don't think so at all. So I think this was a huge fail. And I said on X, with the Marathon Server Slam scheduled to wrap up later today, this was earlier today, I wanted to check out the numbers because what can happen is SteamDB will wipe the numbers out once they're gone. So I wanted to capture it before it's shut. Anyway, I said it is official that the event saw less people each consecutive day. The largest fall off was after day 1, which was a Thursday. So Friday, the first day for the weekend, right? Less people came than Thursday. And I understand a rush of people coming in day 1 to check it out, but they did not come back, and more people were not added on top. You want to see almost all of them come back, and then people add on top. That's how it works. That's how excitement works, right? Not everyone took Thursday off to play, my friend. People tried it on Friday, and the people on Thursday didn't come back. Do you understand where I'm going with this? Marathon saw a huge amount of viewers on Saturday, over 300,000 on Twitch. It did. And why? Because they were accompanied by the ad hashtag on most of the large channels playing it. This is what I saw, is that when you went in and I saw, wow, there's 300,000 people watching on Twitch. Like, okay, then you go in and see who's streaming it. Summit, Lyric, Brnt PNut, a bunch of these people, all with hashtag ad, because you have to if you're getting paid. So they're all getting paid. These big channels are getting paid, and their community is going to be there anyway, right? They're going to show up. So today they're playing Marathon. This to me is where the shilling comes in, right? It's fine to take sponsorships, but when I see that 300,000, well, to me, that's kind of a fake 300,000. The real number would be on Thursday when people were watching Marathon because Marathon's new. And then on Friday, when people weren't getting paid, because it seems like they put all their money on Saturday. Sunday did not see this, okay? It was only on Saturday. Sunday and Friday did not see hashtag ad, and Monday, neither on Monday. So those are the real numbers. That's the real viewership. It was about 70,000 or so on Friday. And it was 40,000 on Sunday. 40,000 people watching. That was the peak on Sunday. Which means that the streamers are not streaming it because they don't want to play it and their community doesn't want to see it. And anyone who really wanted to go watch Marathon, they did. 40,000 peak. That's it. That's nothing. That's nothing. Brand new game. People are checking it out. There's for sure people streaming it, just not many people watching, right? Not many people watching. And that's just how it was. That's how it went. Now, a lot of people saying this game did it. I'm not going to tell you that this game had nothing to do with it, but it's not the same genre. I'm sure there's plenty of crossover of people because they just, people like Resident Evil and they're going to play it, but that did not ruin the server slam, right? It didn't ruin the server slam. I've heard good things, I've heard bad things, I've heard both for that game. And then when we go over here and we look at this, so I've seen a few different things of Nick Merckx. When Nick was playing Marathon, I was watching a lot of clips of him telling people, give Marathon a chance. I can't have you complaining about what I'm playing when I'm trying something new. But then by the end of that stream on Thursday, and he had a lot he put in, he was like, guys, it's like, I don't really know what's here. Tomorrow I'm going to be on Arc Raiders. Like in the end, he didn't have a good time. Now, here's the next day when he's talking about, now this is a guy who's not taking hashtag ad on Saturday, talking about his time in Marathon. Listen to this.
Friday out, bro. We did a 15-hour stream on Marathon. Oh my God. The moment I got off that game at night at like fucking 2 in the morning, I uninstalled. I don't know what people are seeing on that fucking game, man. But have fun. Friday out, bro. We did a 15-hour stream.
That's how I feel, bro. I didn't put 15 hours into it, but I don't think you need to. And there's people telling me, well, the longer you play, the more fun you have. Doesn't seem like it. And let me tell you right now, Nick plays first-person shooters. Like, that's literally his wheelhouse. He plays extraction shooters too. Literally his wheelhouse, guys. Even though he's on Arc Raiders, even though he plays a lot of Arc Raiders, he does a lot of first-person shooters. Dude was Predator in Apex. I mean, come on. You don't get Predator just by getting carried. You have to play a lot and be good. You don't just get Predator on Apex. So please. Paul Tassi agrees with me. Journalist Paul Tassi is not loving the Marathon playtest. He also dislikes the game's models. Oh, I just feel like Paul Tassi. We disagree, you and me, Paul, a lot. But Paul Tassi's been trying to come around. Like, even with High Guard, guess what Paul Tassi talked about? The SteamDB number saying there's no way this can be good. We kind of had to see this coming, right? Because SteamDB, the same guy, part of the same group who tells us, you can't just look at the Steam numbers. Of course you can. Of course you can. Now, the Steam numbers don't tell you the entire picture. It doesn't tell you like everyone there. But you can know the genre, right? If the genre is a first-person shooter, and there's crossplay, and there's a cross-release, SteamDB will tell you the story of the game. You can understand the health of that game on a console. This is not the case in a few genres only. And for those, I'm talking like racing, I'm talking fighters, and sports. You can't. Those are console games. Those really just don't track over to PC. They just don't. I mean, those are console, please. There's people that play them. but it's not nearly the percentage. You have to look at the PlayStation Store, Xbox, whatever, if you want to know those numbers, because those just don't track, okay? And I know not to look at them. But when it comes to shooters, come on. Third-person shooters, first-person shooters, my friends, MOBAs, you look at the Steam numbers, they tell you the story of all platforms. You see the numbers on Steam, those numbers are reflected on console. You can't gaslight me out of this. I know it's the case. So Paul Tassi says this: I get that we got used to everything in Blender renders and cinematics, but I just don't like these models in game at all. Because they're terrible, Paul. That's why. I went over this in great detail on my last stream. We looked at every single model. They're terrible. They're horrible. Like the colors that they use on them on top of that are terrible. Like they're just mismatching all over the place. This girl right here has giant green boat shoes, for crying out loud. And like the actual model itself is terrible. It's much better in CGI, by the way. I said this also the other day. And he also says, I'm not loving the Marathon server slam so far via Forbes. Of course, he wrote on Forbes. He didn't like it very much. But this is the right call. So Paul is, I just feel like Paul's coming around. He's starting to realize the chuds were right. Maybe pushing back against the chuds is the wrong thing when they're right all the time. It's just the thing. You don't have to disagree with us just because the chuds are right all the time and that we're chuds. You can agree with us because we are right. And Marathon's going to have some problems. I absolutely believe this. And again, it's going to release pretty good. It's going to have pretty good numbers on release, and they're just going to go. It's going to happen. Don't be surprised if on release day, again, it's the highest point or the day after. Depending if it's a Thursday, Friday thing again. I get a double check. But the highest peak for that game will be the first weekend. It's a live service, and it's going to be a pretty large decline from there on out. I can just about guarantee that one. I do believe that wholeheartedly. Unless they do something amazing to the game. Maybe they actually do something truly incredible to fix the game. And they got to do it quick. High guard was not fast enough. The 5v5 was not all it needed. It needed a huge change. We'll see if Marathon finds something in the sauce to make it actually worth playing. And another thing people are complaining about is the time to kill is very short. So you hear running around, looting, fighting AI, boom, boom, and then you're just dead, which I did notice. Someone came up on me, and I already got a couple hits on my front. My shield was low. Someone came up behind me and shot me like 3 times. I was just dead. Even though one of their buddies rushed me, tried to knife me, but I killed him. But the other one got me. But it was pretty fast. I was dead pretty fast. But I was also the last one alive. The other guys were down. It was just me. But at the same time, it was pretty noticeable how quick it was. And another thing, I went back in time. Went and looked at my old stuff. And I just want to remind people that even Dragon Age the Veilguard got in the top spot in PSN 4 days before it released. It also cracked the top 5 on Steam. Marathon is in 26th place on PSN top seller list. Do you understand the difference? And here we go. This guy was crowing about Dragon Age the Veilguard. I don't even know who this guy is. I just remember that for some reason he was very vocal about this and annoying the shit out of everybody. And I just basically destroyed him. Okay, I destroyed his entire argument because I had the numbers to back it up. So this was before release. It got up to number 1 in pre-orders. Boom, boom, it passed Life is Strange, but other things got released in front of it. Now, here's the difference, my friends. Let's go look at... yeah. Let's go see where Marathon is right now. Right now, we're on the US website. And I'm going to control F5 and make sure we just have the newest, cleanest cache that we could possibly have. We're looking at the best-selling games on PSN. Marathon's not on the first page. It's not there at all. So we're going to go to the second page, and it's probably going to be top row. There it is. There's 24 positions a page. It's 26th position. It's the 26th best-selling game. It's a pre-order. It releases in, 2 days? Yes, it releases in 2 days. You do not want to see this, okay? And then people are like, yeah, this is normal. Pre-orders, they don't do well. People don't pre-order anymore. Well, I'll just go ahead and debunk this immediately, because these people, again, they like to say things that just aren't true. So when we go to the pre-order page, there's a few games in front of it. 2K26, WWE, and we got MLB The Show 26 and Crimson Desert, all in front of Marathon. Now you say, well, these are pretty big IPs. I agree with you. I would agree with you. Except that WWE 2K26 is right here and right here because it's split up into different versions. Same thing with Marathon, right? We get the deluxe edition, we get the standard edition, right? They're split up. And it's down here. The standard edition, folks, is right down here. They're not moving a lot of these copies. This is 20% more than this. Sorry. No, it's 50% more than this one. We got MLB The Show also split up. Both of them ahead of each one. Deluxe ahead of deluxe. Regular against ahead of regular. Deluxe in front of the deluxe. Regular way ahead of the regular. And also, by the way, WWE 2K26 Attitude Era Edition also on here. There's 3 versions of WWE on here. And oh wait, there's also a standard edition. There's 4 versions. They're all ahead of Marathon. Right? This thing is so far ahead of Marathon, it's insane. The show, as far as I can tell, there's 2 versions of it. But here's the thing. This releases in 2 days. Let's go see when WWE releases. Also on the 6th. Now, this is the Monday Night War Edition. Now, if we go into WWE26 over here, I believe that it's the 6th. Okay, let me go look at this one. WWE 2K Standard Edition. The 13th, yes. So this one releases on the 13th. Okay? You see where I'm going with this? The games don't release until after Marathon. The base version doesn't release yet. These other versions have like a pre-purchase bonus where you get in early. Like this is the early release, right? Crimson Desert, however, also in front of it, $3.19. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 2 weeks after Marathon. And when we just go look at the pre-orders and we see that Marathon is behind all of these, maybe then it starts to sink in. Let me just double check that this isn't the 5th, and is this one also, they're the same day, right? Yeah, so there's no bonus for getting this one as far as like time. So this again, there's so many versions of these, and they're all outpacing Marathon. Each one's in front of Marathon, okay? Way out in front. I mean, these versions it's getting destroyed. Now, granted, WWE, much bigger franchise, clearly. Crimson Desert's brand new, bro. It comes out 2 weeks after Marathon, which means what's happening? What I was saying about this, the comparison to Veilguard was here right now. It was here. And the only reason it was here is because the big names dropped off. I believe there was a Battlefield or something like that in front of it. And there was also Life is Strange, which was keeping Veilguard back here. And then they released and Veilguard went to first. Marathon doesn't have that luxury of looking like it's in first, and it's never going to pass any of these. It's going to release back here. I don't think it's going to pass Crimson Desert. And Crimson Desert is going to end up in first place when these go. That's going to happen. So just know that's going to happen. But it's also outpacing this. Okay? And I wouldn't expect it to sell as many, and I wouldn't expect Marathon to sell as many as this, right? But when I see it's behind Crimson Desert, which releases 2 weeks after it, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. So, Veilguard could get first place, and people were crowing about that. But it can't do it it can't do it with Marathon. And when we go to Steam DB, let's go over there real quick. Steam DB, we're going to go look at where we are. Where's the top purchases? Popular release? No. Global top. Marathon was doing pretty good over here. It's in 3rd place. It finally passed Arc Raiders again. Again, right? Think about this. Arc Raiders has been released, is still selling, has been in front of Marathon pretty consistently, and Marathon finally got in front of Arc Raiders. Finally. They're the same price. This is a very equal comparison. Resident Evil was in front all weekend. It's finally dropped to second, and Counter-Strike has passed it. So how long can Marathon maintain this? We'll see. It has its release day coming up in 2 days. It could dip before that and then go back up. But over the weekend, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday morning, it was in 24th place. It fell right off at night, which tells me that this thing does not have a global hold. Again, this is looking at the West. It's being sold to the West. Even though it's available in the East, they're not buying it. Right? When you see that happen at night, it drops. And I'm going to check. I'm going to have to check it again this morning and see where it is and see if it drops down and it goes up. If it's doing this night to day, that's not good. That means they don't have the East, which means they're not going to have the players. They'll have even less players. Because if it's just marketed to the East or the West, that's trouble. You wait for like 6 months after a game comes out because they don't work. But by then, the bugs are smashed. Unless it's Cyberpunk 2077, you have to wait like a year and a half or 2 years, which is how long I waited to finally play that game. I actually had a pre-order and I was like, I don't like the look of this AI. I don't like the look of this. I'm like, no, I canceled my pre-order. I'm like, I can just buy it if it looks good. And no, I was so right. It was such a good move. I would have never really effed with that game because I would have had such a bad time with it. Another one I waited on, No Man's Sky. When I saw No Man's Sky was releasing, when it was announced, I was immediately like, super hyped. But then the more I saw it, I was like, dude, this is not. I don't think this is what they said it was going to be at all. And I was absolutely correct. And then I waited and waited. I'm like, no, I'm not getting it unless they release a real multiplayer mode. And they released one where like the guys were globes. The people that you could be were like little globes that could float around. And then they released a real multiplayer mode. And that's when I bought it for $8. I'm not kidding. The best purchase I ever made. I put so many hours into that game. I bought it for $8. I bought that game for $8, man. That's crazy to think that I did. I put 500 hours in that game, maybe more. I'd have to look. Let's actually go look. Let's see how many hours I have in No Man's Sky. God, it's got to be a bunch. No Man. 406. 406 for $8. That's a good $8. You don't get that. You don't get that much money or that much bang for your buck very often. All right. Actually, let me get a little water for this one. Let me see the time. I'm going to go put my daughter to bed. I'll be right back. Then we're going to finish this up.
Step into the wild highway moon. Catch the breeze, I'm aiming soon. Life ain't no monsoon town. Gooning round till sundown.
Oh, my bad. Shit. I was muted. You're right. We'll now have to go start over. Now I have to go start over. Thank you very much, pals. I'd appreciate that. Wow, I think I double hit it then. I think I double hit it. But huge shout out to you. Saving the goddamn day over here. Bowsette let me know I was muted. See, other people, they'll stream for an hour and a half muted. And they don't even know. No one tells them because no one's there. Yeah. Ray too as well. Thank you. All right, so let's start all over again. Appreciate you again. So, Endymion was saying, and we're giving him a shout out because he was guessing this. He wasn't sure. He just saw this announcement right here, but he wasn't sure. He said for the next God of War game, it's going to be a spin-off. His guess is it stars Kratos' wife, Faye, from the Norse games. Atreus' bow was hers, and she forged Kratos' Leviathan Axe too. And here you see the bow right here, which ends up being Atreus's. Isn't her soul inside of the axe? And she's one of the giants, right? Yeah. This is going to be a prequel, or who knows, quasi-sequel somehow. That's my guess. Then he says, my bad, the dwarves forged the axe. Either way, Faye has done a lot of shit. I mean, she didn't mark every spot along the journey for Kratos and Atreus in the first game too. Either way, her getting a spin-off would be my guess. And then he says, well, he called it and says, yes, the game is set within the God of War universe and the lead character will be Faye. Gameplay is said to differ from the Norse God of War games with more action or more focus on the action. I don't know if I'm mad about this one because as long as they're not making her the new God of War and it's just a spin-off, I think this is totally fine. Am I wrong here? I don't think this is the wrong way to go. Not to mention, if she's a freaking giant, then she should be girl bossy. Is it a prequel or are they pulling some Deus Ex Machina thing? Let's see if they answered this. Yeah, she's already dead in the game. Yeah, she's dead in God of War, right? Assume it's a prequel. Yeah, this is what I think too. It's going to be something like that. A spin-off prequel. Next lesbian main character in Sony's catalog. No way, dude. No fucking way. No fucking way. I don't think so. If they do that, then I'm out. But I don't think this is a problem. That's kind of how I feel. Thought of War. I mean, they could make her cute. I mean, she's gonna be. I mean, she's related to giants. She should be able to fight, right? So it's gonna be action. I mean, if it's God of War like with a bow and fast-paced action, it should be okay. I'm gonna have to see Deborah Ann Woll. So is this who's playing her? That's my guess. Anyway, I know there's some people who are like, this is dumb, but again, if she's not being the new God of War and she's supplanting or replacing Kratos in some way where she's come back to life and she's the new God of War, then fine. It's fine. I think it's good. She should be a badass. I mean, she's married to Kratos and they made Atreus and yeah. She's going to be transracial. I don't know what they're going to do, bro. I don't know what they're going to do. There's plenty of ways they can screw it up, but on its face, I don't have a problem with it yet. And it's so early that I'm going to just kind of play a sit and wait situation on this one. I get to see more, you know. But it is Sony Santa Monica. That is the one thing to take from this. It is Sony Santa Monica. And we all know how Sony Santa Monica can be. And we've heard about Alana Pierce working at Sony Santa Monica and insisting she works on everything that ever is there, pretty much. Not really, but it's just the way she acts. She's so full of herself. It's unbelievable. I cannot stand her. But she could be involved. You know? Very, very likely. She said she was worked on the other God of War, which has been debunked so many freaking times. It's unbelievable. Yes, you okay with spin-offs? Keep it to the lore, right? Don't retcon anything, right? If they're not retconning him, good. If they're not replacing him with her, I'm good. Yeah. The new games have never kept to the lore. They rewrite it while development. The VAs have said so. Yeah, that's the thing. They're probably acting and they're like, can we change this? Can we change this? Can we make Kratos more of a bitch? He's just so toxically masculine. Could we make him have a weak moment here or there? Speaking of, David Jaffe, not happy with Amazon's first look at father and son. Behold, your first look at Kratos and Atreus in the God of War series, now in production. Their journey to the highest peak begins. Let me see. I honestly thought it was made by AI, by a fan at first, but it's not. It's real. Okay, and then he says whatever tools they used, this was released by Amazon and called a first look at the show. If it was just concept art, they should have said. And if it was just concept art, it's terrible and should not be released. Do you think this is... I don't think this is concept art. No, this is not concept art, is it? No way. This is a photograph. Look at this bow. It looks awful. Dude, what the hell? This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad, dude. This is pretty bad. I don't blame him. But again, it's Jaffe. I don't know if I should ever, like, side with Jaffe. That guy's cooked. It's literally set up with AI. Look at the kilt and how it's covered the hands. It's AI. What? No, what? This guy. Well, let's look at this. I don't think that's right at all. I think that's wrong. It's folded over. What are you talking? This is the little flap that goes over. See, this guy's dumb. This is the flap. It's just he's like, it's a little sideways and it's going this way, and this is a photograph. This is not AI. This is a photograph. It's not clipping the thumb. It's actually a piece of cloth that would hang like a triangle right between your legs. And he put his hand there and he bent over and it went over his thumb. This is not AI at all. This is a photograph. That guy's a clown. Wrong. Sorry, Ames. Wrong. Oh, Jaffe has me blocked, by the way. That's cool. So anyway, yeah, that's Amazon. All the Amazon series, man. The Boys has gone to shit. Fallout. I'm sorry, I'm not into it. The Last of Us. Blah. Right. And now this. We got Tomb Raider coming out. That doesn't look good. I don't know why Amazon buys these IPs and makes shows and then doesn't make it true. What is the freaking point? The other thing they have is Warhammer. 40K. But the thing is they got Henry Cavill, who is very serious about this shit. And if he has control of it, like it seems like he does, like he's like making sure shit's right. And this guy's going over thousands of pages of lore in the show and correcting it and making sure it's correct. Now, that could annoy writers, but I don't give a shit. Who gives a fuck about what a writer thinks? You're replaceable? If Henry Cavill has to go in behind you and correct your shit, you are so unbelievably replaceable. It's unbelievable. Right? So, yeah. I'd say let him. Let him piss off the writers. Who cares? Your friends like that Fallout TV show, and I question their taste in media. I guess a lot of people were on it the first season, the first half of the first season. After that, I feel like it really dropped off. I mean, I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it at all. I saw all this hype. I was like, all right, let me check it out. I watched like 3 episodes? And I was like, dude, no. I'm like, it's not interesting at all. Who cares about the freaking weird dude? I can't remember what he's called. The freaking weird guy, the ghoul. Why? There's nothing interesting about him. He just looks like a guy with a plastic face. A rubber face. He just looks like a guy with a rubber face on, which is all it is. It's not even good makeup, I don't think. Warhammer 40K. Warhammer 40K should be good if Cavill has control, but how much control can they give him? I mean, Amazon's one of those companies that has signed away their life to DEI. They have to have X amount of this type of person, X amount of that color, X amount of gay, trans, blah, blah, blah. They have to. And Netflix does this too. You didn't mind it, but it's better than all the other crap we've been getting. I mean, as far as Amazon goes, I guess you could say Fallout's better than the other Amazon junk. Ring of Power was such hot garbage. I made myself watch the first season. Me and my wife both did, and we were both like, God, both of us. And she's not, like, into things like that like me. She can casually watch something like that. And no, we tried watching the finale 3 times. We fell asleep twice. The third time, we just watched from where we fell asleep, or we thought we did, and just let it finish, just because it was the last episode of the season. We fell asleep 2 different nights. And we were like, should we try this again? We're like, okay. And we started it over because we didn't really remember the first bit. Anyway, because we had took some time to come back to it. Started watching again and fell asleep again. It was that bad. It was awful. Thoughts on Crimson Desert review embargo 24 hours before launch. This is pretty normal. 24 hours before launch, as long as it's a day before launch, it's not a problem. If it was the day of launch, I don't like that. When I see that, I always have a problem with that one. But 24 hours isn't really a problem for me. That's pretty standard. What am I looking at here? Where'd Crimson Desert go? Where'd it go? Am I blind? Oh, Marathon moved up to 23rd, you guys. Marathon moved up to 23rd. Where the hell is Crimson Desert on this list? Did it get bumped backwards? Is this page on... Wait, Marathon's here? And he... Hold on. What the fuck is going on? Marathon's there. It's not updating right. Oh, there we go. Crimson Desert's here. Okay. So, yeah, so it releases the 19th. Let's look at the March calendar. What day is that? A Thursday? Yeah, that's fine. It releases on an... So, the review embargo will release on the 18th, and the game releases on the 19th. That should be fine. I don't think it's a big deal. That's pretty standard. You see that a lot. I did. I advertised. It's true. I'm not... I think Charlie might be a way back. Yeah. Maybe Charlie's a way back. He could be delayed. He might have... Like, if you mute... If you actually go and mute the stream and you leave the tab, it will pause the stream. And then you come back and unmute, it will start the stream again. You kind of will forget. But if you mute the tab, if you have that extension, it will keep playing and then you won't lose your spot. That's kind of what I do. I have this like extension that lets me just mute tab like this. Boop. So now the tab is muted. It's instead of just the mute site, which is stupid. So I can have several tabs open and just mute tab. And then if it's a live stream, it will keep it up. Yeah. Yeah, make sure... Actually, the best thing you can do is get this little thing, if you can, is the mute tab extension. That way you don't mute the actual stream, because when you mute the stream, it takes away your view. Did you know that? Your view will stop counting. If you mute the stream, like on the player, it will actually stop counting you completely. It's like you're not even there. Yeah, if I go here and I go like this, boop. I mean, I'm not counting anyway right now, anyway, because I'm me. But if I do that, I will stop counting, even if I'm here watching the damn thing. Yeah, crazy. It's some bullshit. But if you mute the tab, it won't stop counting you. So if you go into streams and then hit that mute button to like support them, you're still not helping. Isn't that some shit? You gotta mute the tab, yeah. So when I go watch people, I always mute tab if I have to go do things. Because so many times I go say hi, stick around, and then I'm working. Like I'm working on my shit. And that is the end. Oh man, look at us. Good thing you don't mute. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Which is really good that you don't mute Bowsette, because I was muted. And you knew because you were paying attention. And for that, I appreciate you. Yeah. Not gonna lie, you were a marathon hater, but played the slam and it wasn't bad. I wonder how it's going to do. I don't think it's going to do well. I did not like it. I did not like it. I really didn't like it, man. And I like extraction shooters. It just felt so empty. It felt so empty, and then like the actual designs were so bad. The only thing I will say is that the abilities for the characters seemed all right. The gunplay seemed all right. But that's it. That was it. The actual map I didn't like. The AI was so stupid. There was literally robots in another room. They could see me. And they knew I was there, but they wouldn't do anything. I was like, what are you doing? Which I didn't mind because I was injured and they weren't going to kill me. I was like, all right, I'm just standing here in front of you. Okay, I'm just going to heal right in front of you. No problem. And there was plenty of times where you'd fuck up an enemy, or they'd fuck you up, and you'd back up, and they wouldn't charge you. I actually had one I played Ring Around the Rosie with around a table. I had no health. I was like, oh my God, what do I do? Oh my God. Then I found a health thing, and it literally left. It left the room and left me alone. I was like, you're kidding me. What is this AI? It should be killing me. It should be pushing me. It should jump on top of this table that I'm going on right now and try to kill me. But no. It was like, we're going around like this desk. I was like using the desk. And then it just kind of like, it just left. It just left the room. It was chasing me around, and it was like, it got tired. I guess it was tired. And bounced. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to heal. I went and saved my friends. There we go. Bungie doesn't miss with gunplay. Yeah, and the gunplay seemed totally fine. The guns looked like, I mean, let's be honest, the guns were shit. The actual guns design looked so stupid. I had a pistol, and I'm aiming this pistol, and I realized that the reticule is like this thick on each side. Like this. It's like this block like this I'm looking through. And it's way out here, and it's still thick. And you get this little dot. But then on top of that, it's got things sticking out this side, and it's got things sticking out this side, and it's a pistol. It's a pistol shaped like a fucking cross. For no reason. Things just taking up more space. I was like, what is this design? All the guns looked pretty dumb for the most part. There was a AR that looked okay, and I think it was good. I didn't mind the reticule on that one, but for the most part, I was like, dude, what is this? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do great. I'll say it again. I think it's gonna do okay at release. Do okay. It could even get up to 120K on Steam. Although I'm kind of softening that idea now, because after I saw the opening weekend and played the game and saw how few people returned the next day on a Friday, and less on Saturday, and less again on Sunday, keeping your gear or not is not going to keep people from playing this shiny thing for at least 2 days. That is a really bad sign to me. And I've seen a lot of very negative takes about the game. I've seen some positive takes. Here's what's interesting, and I've noticed this. I'm not going around to people that like the game and telling them they're dumb. I just talk about me not liking the game and talking just about the numbers. And these are what the numbers are. And people tell me I'm a hater. They're coming in and defending the game. Blah, blah, blah this, blah, blah, blah that. And I'm like, I'm not going around. I'm not going to anyone who likes the game and telling them they're dumb. Let them like the game. Like I've always said, you are allowed to like bad games. The people who liked High Guard, I'm like, hey man, I'm not telling you to not like the game. I just know High Guard's bad. I'm like, High Guard's a bad game, and it's not a skill issue, bro. It's a bad game. The entire gameplay loop was horrendous. The guns in that game are, like, for sure, Marathon is a better game than High Guard. Hands down. Hands down. I don't think there's a point where High Guard's better. Okay? Because High Guard's just stat bad. Well, High Guard probably has better designed characters, which they weren't great, but the actual character designs in Marathon are actually pathetic. Yeah. It's a lot more positive after the slam. I don't know what that means for the sales, really. I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily true. I don't think that's... Yeah, it's not... See, this is the thing. Okay, this is exactly what I said earlier. It's going to sell well, and it's going to have very high bleed, because there's going to be people who buy that game still and are not going to like that gameplay. They're going to buy it, and they're going to be like, dude, I lose my stuff when I die. Like, there are people who are going to buy that are Bungie bros, even though people are mad at Bungie over the Destiny 2 thing, and they are not going to be happy with how that game works. There's going to be a very high rate of buyer's remorse with Marathon. I believe that with my entire heart. But on PlayStation, there's no returns. On Steam, there is. I think Steam's going to see some returns for Marathon. It already has people canceling their pre-orders. I think that's why it dropped to 24th overnight. on Saturday. That was pre-orders being canceled. It dropped to 24th, my friends. That was crazy. It went from 5th to 24th. I'm pretty sure that only happens like that. One, the West is the only ones buying it, the East aren't. And two, returns. I think people canceled their pre-orders. I do. I saw a lot of people saying they canceled them. They were like, oh my God. They're like, nope. Like, I thought it would be better. Like, people played the alpha or whatever the hell that first thing was. They were not happy with it. Like, it was not happy. I think it's an improvement, but only a slight improvement this time. And I don't think it's enough. High Guard has better graphics. The fidelity in High Guard's not better than Marathon. It had a better design. The graphics weren't as good. It's a much higher fidelity. Maybe that's what you meant, the design. Yeah. But for sure, High Guard was just pretty low end graphically. In your opinion, the problem with Marathon is that it is mid. It's not a terrible game. It's not a good game. It's fine. Yeah, and it's Bungie. So I think if Marathon was not getting released by Bungie, no one would give a shit about Marathon. Are you kidding me? People are like, who cares? Who cares about this? It's like Brink. Remember when Brink released? And people were like, who gives it? Like, they got it and they're like, this game, get out of here. Like, people got tricked in that game. They bounced. Marathon reminds me of Brink in a way. Not the gameplay. I don't know. Something about it just is Brinkish. And people remember Brink? I think the reason it reminds me of it is because the CGI trailer that originally led with looked fast-paced and fun. And this, to me, is the biggest gripe I still have. It looked like a fast-paced extraction shooter where you are moving. And this game is anything but that. They showed them running and sprinting and hurdling, and none of that's in the game. There's only one character that can really move fast. It's the Vanguard or whatever her name is, the girl. The one with the plastic spiky hair. That's it. That CGI trailer really pissed me off. That was like a big catfish. Because it's funny, when you go back and look at the likes, dislikes of that trailer, they're up. And then they showed the gameplay trailer, and they're way down. People were like, what is this? Like, this is not the game. All right, guys, let's see who's live. A lot of people are live. Let's go to New Blackstreet tonight. They're talking about God of War and stuff like that over there too. Great. Let's check them out. Flash Damage made Brink. They made, yeah. RTCWET. Not sure what that is. Yeah, dude, right? The CGI trailer was all-timer great. All-timer great for Marathon. I was like, okay, all right. And then you saw the gameplay trailer, you're like, wait, this is not what I just watched. And you're like, well, maybe it's just the person playing the game. No, it was the game. The game is slow. It is just slow. It's a slow, like people are like, well, what kind of extraction shooter you expect to be sprinting? I'm like, yeah, I do, actually. I thought it would actually be a different type of extraction shooter. I thought they were going to give us something new. Instead, you can barely run, barely move, and then once you sprint for too long, you can't sprint again for like, what, 10 to 15 seconds because you had to wait for a cooldown timer to go all the way down, reset, to run again? Like, no, sorry, I did expect to be moving. It seemed like it would be a quick, fast-paced thing. And as a person who really liked Apex, I was all about what I saw in that CGI trailer. I was like, hell yes. But it was not that. In which case, I was like, okay, well, it's just something else. But then every time I saw anything, I was like, dude, I don't know about this game. And then you see the characters, I was like, the characters are ugly, but the gameplay looks good in the CGI trailer. But then it wasn't that. I'm like, dude, there's nothing here. And then I just played the game. I didn't like it. If I liked it, I would like it. I didn't like it. And that's it. Anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. We had a great night tonight, talked about all sorts of things, and we did unlock a gaming stream. I will be doing that tomorrow or Wednesday. I might be going out tomorrow, so I don't know for sure. But shout out to James OP, Roadkill 101, the King Alucard, who came in red boying all over the place and slapped me in the face with that thing. Insane. And Smash JT, All of you were complete legends tonight, and I super appreciate it. Thank you so much. You made the stream possible, and you made tomorrow's or Wednesday's stream extra possible because it's not possible without hitting the tiers, and we did it. And we're going to be playing the new Soul Reaver Defiance, right? The remaster's coming out tomorrow. So if I don't stream tomorrow, I'll stream it on Wednesday. That's the next game. And that's it. And again, this is not goodbye, my friends. This is only see you next time. And next time is going to be real soon. Have a great one. Take care of yourself. Love you, peace.
Lights are fading, game was strong. Time to say goodbye so long. We'll be back for another round. It's not the end.